Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new Matrix movie coming out. Now, if you're a big fan of the original Matrix movie, you're probably very excited for this movie. You might even be thinking, oh God, I hope this movie's great because I just can't wait. I'm with you on that. But I hope the movie's great for a different reason. See, the thing is, if the new Matrix movie coming out, I guess it's going to be called Matrix 4, I assume. If it's going to be good or bad, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I don't need to see another Matrix movie. The first one was so great that I really don't need to see another one. It's not going to make much of a difference in my life. If the Matrix 4 comes out and it's not that great, it's not really going to change my life one way or the other. But I really want it to be great. Why? Because of Keanu Reeves. Now you're probably wondering, who cares? Keanu Reeves is just a Hollywood actor. Why are you rooting for him to have this really great Matrix 4 movie? Well, maybe you don't know Keanu Reeves the way I do, because I hear about him all the time. And you're probably wondering, what do you hear, Tony? Tell me about Keanu Reeves. Well, Keanu Reeves is a very unique Hollywood actor. In fact, some people might not even call him a Hollywood actor because he's so not Hollywood. I looked up nice things that I can find about Keanu Reeves, and somebody wrote an article called 27 Awesome Things About Keanu Reeves That Will Make You Fall in Love with Him Even More, right? Because we all love Keanu Reeves already. Now, in this top 27 list, the number one is just a picture of him playing with all these puppies. And he's very excited, and he's saying, quote, "You are so cute, you are. You're like a cutie pie. A cutie pie." That's what he's saying to the puppies. That's a good start to make you really understand the aura of Keanu Reeves. Listen to this story. Keanu came to the movie theater I worked at in Sydney in 2001. He was working on the Matrix series at the time. It's a quiet Wednesday morning. Almost nobody is seeing movies. I'm working at the box office, bored as hell, and suddenly this dude walks up in jeans, a leather jacket, and a horse riding helmet. A full-ass weird equestrian looking helmet. It takes me a solid 30 seconds to ignore the helmet and realize it's Keanu Reeves. He wants to buy a ticket for From Hell, the Johnny Depp movie. I'm so starstruck, I do what any sensible 16-year-old does and tells him I'd like to give him my employee discount. This means he needs to sign my sheet and therefore I have his autograph. Keanu Reeves says, I don't work here. Seemingly confused by the offer, I'm flustered and just charge him the normal price, kicking myself for not getting his autograph. Then, 2 minutes later, there's a knock on the door behind me that leads into the box office. I assume it's my manager. No, it's Keanu. Keanu says, I realized you probably wanted my autograph, he says. So I signed this. He hands me a receipt from the concession stand that he signed on the back. He then casually throws an ice cream cone in a trash can and sees his movie. Here's the kicker. Ready for this? I realized later that he bought an ice cream cone he didn't want just to get a receipt paper so he could scribble his autograph for a 16-year-old idiot. See that? Come on. You see what happened there? My God. What a guy, huh? And to be this nice of a guy, listen to all the stuff that's happened to him. His father left when he was 3. He dropped out of high school because of dyslexia. His best friend overdosed and died when he was 23. His child was born stillborn. His girlfriend died in a car crash shortly after his stillborn son was born. He avoided serious relationships ever since. He took care of his sister when she was sick with leukemia. He reportedly donated 70% of his earnings from the Matrix to charity. That's Keanu Reeves, everybody. He was on a talk show, and they asked him, "What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?" He takes a deep breath and says, "Well, I know that the ones who love us will miss us," right? That's about all we know, right? Good answer. Really good answer. And then he's also a bit cheeky too, because someone asked him, "What is your secret for always staying down to earth?" And he says, "Gravity." That's pretty cheeky. I like that. Oh, and also Sandra Bullock had a huge crush on him, and they both kind of secretly liked each other during the filming of their movie. I assume it was probably the movie Speed back in the day, but I don't think they ever banged, but it doesn't matter. That's not what the story's about. It says Keanu Reeves has been secretly donating millions to children's hospitals for years. Doesn't surprise me. Oh, listen to this. Keanu Reeves gave away almost all of his earnings from The Matrix, $38 million, to the special effects team. So basically, he knew that those were like the heroes of the movie, right? Because the special effects for that movie at the time was very groundbreaking. And he gave most of his money to the special effects team. Who does that? Who the hell does that other than Keanu Reeves? Unbelievable. Goddamn believable. There's so many. I'm just going through all of them because yeah, so all of these stories are pretty much classic Keanu Reeves type stuff. You know, like a lot of these stories are like, oh, I was stuck in the middle of the road. And Keanu Reeves pulls over, gives me a ride to my house, calls a tow truck. The person's house is like 50 miles going the wrong way. I mean, why do I want Matrix 4, the new Matrix movie, to do well? I want it to do well for Keanu Reeves. I'm rooting for the movie just because Keanu Reeves, from everything I've heard, is such a amazing guy. So I'm rooting for him. That's why I want the movie. Because I don't need another great Matrix movie. The original one was so great, I'm satisfied. You know, it's like when people get mad at bands for like later on in their career, their albums are not as good, and they're like, oh, their new album is not that great. Who cares? They made a whole bunch of great albums during their prime. Let them enjoy themselves and have fun. So for me, do I really need The Matrix 4 to be amazing? No, but I really hope it is for Keanu because he sounds like an amazing guy. And yeah, that's it. So listen, when you read amazing Keanu Reeves stories, it gives you hope for humanity. It's a good thing, right? That's it. So have a beautiful day. Bye.